This is the beautiful Chateau Diaries. In last week's video, we toured the jaw-dropping reception rooms. From its iconic floating spiral staircase, through a series of rooms each more beautiful than the last, George and Sarah showed us their eclectic collections, grouped together in fresh, exciting ways. In case you haven't seen it yet, I'll put a link to the tour of the reception rooms here. But today, we are going to venture up those glorious stairs and visit the effortlessly elegant bedrooms and the outbuildings where they're able to host romantic French chateau weddings. We get to go up the glorious staircase now. It does feel very nice coming down here for dinner in the evening.
Yes.
Yeah. Very grand. Well, here it feels like stepping into an art gallery.
This lantern, this central lantern, it just shines exactly on the star. It's beautiful, it's really beautiful if you just got that on.
What a glorious view down.
Well, again, because the lamp is exactly in the middle of the dome.
Yes.
So therefore it's exactly in the middle of the staircase.
Yes, yes.
The floor is amazing up here as well. It's got the same pattern as downstairs of the tiny little tiles that just get bigger and bigger towards the edges.
That was a huge, huge job, replastering the dome.
Well, it has damaged a bit since.
I know, it had. It's 10 years since we did it, but we had huge scaffold planks.
I was going to ask, how did you do
we had
this?
work, big strong planks and
scaffolding on top.
And then sit back on top of that.
Yeah.
Health and safety.
So I don't want to have to redo that.
No, it's lovely.
Yeah, it's staying that way.
Any cracks that appear from now on,
Exactly. But it's lovely. You can see the church through the north window.
Yes.
And it's lovely up here for the bride because before she goes down, you've got a lovely backdrop for her photo. It's very special moment before she goes down to meet whoever's doing.
And do you get emotional?
Totally. I do warn them in advance because I do. It's such a touching moment.
It must be magical to see them going down.
Because it's quite slow coming down. The photos are beautiful top and bottom. And it's just the start of their wedding.
What a place to do it.
Yes, it is. It's very magical.
So this was my bedroom, which I really love.
Yes. There's a bedroom on all four corners, and then one in the middle.
Yes.
And we believe that the man took one bedroom and the woman took the other, and then they met
In the middle.
in the middle.
It's very civilised.
So yes, this is your bedroom.
That painting has helped me to go to a higher plane.
Yeah, I think it's a very restful. You have a good night's sleep. You just
I
have
have an
to,
excellent
you
night's
just have
sleep.
to hope that you wake up.
Yes, he didn't, but
No,
I
he
did.
didn't. But that's why he's there. But he's still there. So he's still sleeping.
So you can see the same colour as in the dining room, but I think it looks paler in here.
You're right, I had noticed it was the same colour. And art looks so wonderful against it.
Yes, again, I love the grey, the French grey against the pink.
Yes,
Yeah, no,
grey and pink, the dual colours.
Yes.
And your curtains, lavish.
Were a gift from the Silk Gallery, a friend of ours. And yes, they are. I love the gold, the reflex of the gold.
Yes. It's beautiful. I love the Silk Gallery.
Yes.
You're very lucky to have
I know,
them
we
as
were
friends.
very honoured. These curtains were actually commissioned for Elton John's dining room, but then he changed his colour scheme and they were no longer needed. So
And they came here.
They did come here, yes.
He has very good taste.
Yeah, absolutely, what a glamorous distance these curtains have had so far. Meant to go to Elton John and end up in a stunning chateau. And this is going to sound very strange because there's beautiful fabric everywhere, but I think my favourite fabric in the room is the back of the sofa.
Oh, I know what you mean. I know. And you only get to see it if you're in bed. I know.
And it made me so
sweet.
happy.
It's so sweet.
Yeah, I was so happy sitting in bed looking at that. I think one of the things I love the most is that dog.
Yeah, he's a good boy.
He's gorgeous.
It's very heavy. Remember getting them up here. I love the wide floorboards that we've polished. And then there is a bathroom.
Yes.
That was built originally as the bathroom.
Which is extraordinary.
It is extraordinary for its date.
Yes.
And I loved it. And it's got little terracotta floor tiles. And
It's
a bit like
so
the hall,
pretty.
isn't it?
Yeah.
It's really
Yeah,
sweet.
it's really
Yeah.
pretty, and I've loved it. It's got a lovely view out. There's always trees
Yes.
everywhere.
Yes.
Yeah,
very
the lime
good.
trees
Very good.
outside. Yeah.
And that was the service staircase.
Oh,
it's
well
not.
done.
Well done. Yeah.
It's just
You
so
can see
clever.
up to the attic.
I would imagine they would possibly bring up tea, or I don't know, or breakfast. That's how the chateau
And they
works.
must have
Yeah.
certainly been lighting the fire.
Yes,
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 all that
morning
kind of
before,
thing.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh, I think they'd have never used the main staircase.
No,
No, they've been up and down these
Yeah.
stairs.
Yes, but right from the bottom right to the top. It's
Yeah.
just
Yes.
incredible. But then there are staff rooms in the cellars and the attics.
Yes, it must have been well staffed.
Yes.
For it to run so smoothly, if they thought of every modern convenience, they would have thought of staff.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
As well.
how many do we have now, George?
Staff. None. Zero.
There's a real shortage of staff in chateaus these
Yeah.
days.
I know. Coming to the middle bedroom, which we call cow-casting due to
Oh, yes.
wallpaper.
I have the same wallpaper. In my London flat, I have this wallpaper but in the black
Oh, we
colour.
love that.
Adore
Yes,
that.
some friends of ours have the same.
Adore that.
Yes.
It's very cosy.
Yeah.
So of course I love the wallpaper.
Yeah.
And I
Yes.
love the colour. I love this yellow.
Well, it's a very bright room, and so it's got the best light we find, and so we do hair and makeup in here. So it's a very busy,
So this is where the brides
girly.
get ready.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, and the bridesmaids and the
Yes,
And the
everybody,
mothers
all
and
the
the-
girls
yeah.
are up here, and, having champagne and getting ready.
they can watch the preparations outside
Yes.
going
Oh,
on without
definitely.
being seen, so
Yeah.
so they feel part of it, but
Yes, it's lovely.
they're hiding away up there.
And then we have this this area is just like a walkway through, but we hang the dress here, so we have a hook really up high.
Oh, that's very clever. So even the train can
Yes,
hang.
absolutely, and which some of them are extremely long, and then we close both doors, and then that way the groom never gets to see the dress until the day.
Perfect.
So that goes in.
I'm going to keep these traditions.
Yeah,
Yes,
hidden
yes.
away.
And you were saying to me, which I find fascinating, that you think probably the master of the house had the bedroom on one side,
Yeah.
the mistress of the house on the other side.
Yeah,
I
I very
think
much
so.
think so.
And then this room was a communal
Yes.
space
Yes.
between them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's ingenious.
I mean, it could have just been an innocent upstairs sitting room for them
Yeah,
both.
morning
Yes.
coffee or something.
But I like the idea that they're going to meet in the middle.
Yes, I think that's much more romantic.
Yes.
I love these chairs. I've never seen any that are so sort of pale but black and gold.
Yes, we upholster those with linen, very thick French linen sheets. But yes, so the gold just pops out.
Oh, I
so-
love it. I love them in this room.
Very rich.
And this was your daughter's bridesmaid dress?
Yes, it was. Yes, it was made by Alice Templey.
And that's the middle part of the Duchesse Brisée?
I think you're right.
Yeah.
I just bought a Duchesse Brisée actually.
Oh,
yes.
wonderful.
Yes, it hasn't been delivered yet, but
Oh,
I found it in the
exciting.
Dordogne.
Yeah.
And so now I see parts of them everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's wonderful.
But this was a wide one.
Yeah.
This would have been very grand.
Yes, sadly we don't have the chairs.
No.
I was happy when I found the three parts
Yeah,
together.
absolutely.
I was really
Because
happy.
they do get split
Yes.
up, don't they? That's
Yeah.
so sad.
We have one piece, we have the end piece at Lalande from another
Yeah.
one, just
Yeah.
the little one.
Mm.
Yeah,
And does it need
very nice.
reupholstering, or is it okay? Is it
The one that I bought will need reupholstering.
Okay,
I think the
okay.
stuffing's all good, but
Yeah.
the rest
fabric,
needs
yeah.
redoing,
Mm.
definitely. Well, this is a beautiful room, and I love looking at bedrooms. Can I see more bedrooms?
Yes, you can come and see our bedroom, which is next door.
Thank you.
We're on the south side. It has a little dressing area here.
You get to walk through a dressing room before going to your bedroom. This is my dream.
And it gives you that little bit more space of privacy.
And
A bit more,
storage.
yes. Yeah, storage.
Yes, very handy.
Oh, this is beautiful.
So we're on the south, as we said. So we overlook the garden, which
Yes.
is our. And again, you get the light and lovely view. I mean, often we sit up in bed and we can, we see the storks and birds
Deer,
coming.
yeah.
The deer in the garden. It's lovely.
What a view.
Sound of the birds.
Here we
Original
are.
fire pastry. And I love, these little features. They're not wired in, but they're just
Yes.
really sweet. I think they were there
Yes.
when we moved in. And getting nice big beds. And,
Mm.
oh, that armour, my gosh, that has moved with us since the first house we ever had
Yeah,
in France,
I
I
think.
think. Up and
It's
down, lots
great.
of staircases. It's
Yes.
a bit of a nightmare.
So that's always in your bedroom.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah,
it's always been with us in our bedroom. And that's one of my earliest quilts that I've ever found. So that's
Yeah.
Is this indigo again?
Yeah.
that's
My passion.
Yes.
1740. I think.
1740.
So very early.
I love looking at the backs of things too.
Yes.
I can't remember
Yes.
exactly what it's like, but it's yes, like,
Oh,
All
very
patch.
patchy. But as you see, I love all the different.
To think that somebody sat down in
I know.
1740 and hand stitched
Yes,
this.
it is completely, and the quilting on it is all hand stitched. Incredible the amount of work they did.
So
So
you-
with no lighting or anything, it's just.
You're
So,
literally
isn't it?
surrounded by history when you go to bed at night.
Yeah, I see, that's my kind of dream.
I do find these very touching, really.
Yeah, and then we have a large bathroom with a walk-in shower. Which
We
is-
won't go and sort of root around everywhere. I know that you do rent this
No,
out, so
walk-in
it's
shower and a
lovely to
bath,
see the
and a bath,
And a bath.
And a
and
bath.
a nice walk-in shower.
Oh,
Yeah, which
lovely.
is lovely. So yes, again, but it's nice. You sort of have your little sections of the house,
Yes.
which is very private.
I love that. That's the thing I like about Lalande is we each have our own areas, but it's so communal. We get together and
Yes,
you have the best of both worlds.
yes, exactly.
Privacy
Exactly.
and
Yeah.
conviviality.
Yes.
Yeah, we're very spoiled.
I love the colours in here as well, that painting against the wall.
Yes, we love florals too, but yes, it's all quite sort of subtle. It's funny little things we buy, and opium and arsenic, and
This is if you just want to forget about the argument.
Yes.
This is if you want to do something about
Yes.
it.
Absolutely.
exactly. Just the little things we collect.
Thank you so much for showing us your room.
Pleasure.
It's really lovely of you. I can't believe you rent out your private space as well. People who rent here are so lucky.
It's we do have such lovely couples, and it doesn't feel like you're giving it to somebody that you don't know. You know,
No,
it's like
absolutely.
a friend coming, so
Yes.
it's all fine.
Yes.
It's all fine.
So that would have been maybe the bedroom of one of the
Madame.
couple who own the
Madame
house.
or-
Madame, and now we're going through to the other half of the
Yes,
relationship.
exactly. Again, little dressing area
Oh,
on the south
that's a
side.
dream of a room. The dressing table.
This is this is our daughter Taffy's room. She somehow has got the biggest bed of all.
Really does.
So when she's at university, she's got a tiny bed, so she
Yes.
just adores coming
Just
home.
lies that way across.
Yeah, she does.
I know. She makes the most of being home. And this is quite recently. We did the. Well, I wasn't sure if she would like this colour, but actually she loves it.
Yes.
It was yellow before,
Yeah.
wasn't it? And that was quite a bold change. But yeah, it works quite nice. Quite
It's a
well.
nice colour. And a lot more similarities because we have this light in London.
Oh really?
Okay.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
And these curtains, I remember buying at King's Road
Yeah.
in a charity shop, I think for like £10 or something.
Oh.
Again, they've moved with every house, haven't
Yes.
I mean, they're far too short, but
Yeah, they are,
it doesn't
but, you
matter.
No.
They
blocked the
yeah,
light.
Yeah, that's
they?
definitely.
supposed
they? Yes, yes.
Oh, and another mirror top table.
Yeah,
Yes, I think we bought that one as that. like
Yes.
that.
possibly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love them. I want to go home and put a mirror everywhere.
So
now.
French, it's really sweet.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then a big bathroom.
Oh, it's huge. Yes. So is yours the same size as this one?
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly the
it
same
is.
size.
Yeah.
But we have.
Or bigger even.
Yeah, we have the shower here, then the bath.
Yes.
Could I ask about the trumeau? Because it
Yes, I'm not sure
looks
what that's
clerical almost.
Well, it's
They want a
certainly.
mason maybe again.
No, religious is. Well, there's a chalice.
There's
Yeah.
a chalice.
There's
Yeah.
a chalice. There's a
A
jug,
reliquary.
and some kind of. I'm not
it's
sure what the thing
religious,
coming down the
yeah.
middle is. So it's either religious or Masonic.
Because I've never seen one like it. I've seen
No.
ones with gardening implements, musical
Yes.
instruments, war,
Yeah.
kind of thing, but never this.
They're all very different, aren't they?
How curious.
So I think this was definitely his room.
Yeah, it's more massive,
Yeah.
isn't
Yes,
it?
yes,
Yes.
it is. Yes.
His and hers.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But it's lovely because this room gets the sun in the morning, so it comes shining through the bathroom, and then
Yes.
that one gets the sun in the evening.
I prefer
Yeah.
evening light.
Yeah. Yeah, because the morning light wakes you up.
Yes, and the
Yeah.
evening light is perfect.
Yes.
Cocktail.
Yes. Yeah, champagne in the bath.
Absolutely.
With a view.
And this is Alexi's room.
This is where Ashley and Johnny stayed.
Yes.
Yes, that's right. That was their bedroom. These again are curtains from the silk gallery. And these are, I love these, although we don't sort of do them fantastic dresses.
Oh.
But they're double layered.
Oh my.
And so how it's supposed to be, there's a little
Yes.
pulley thing here or somewhere that ruches it up.
Yes, ruches that side
Yeah,
up
like
more
that,
than this
so they
side, so
hang-
you see both.
Yes, isn't that clever?
That's very clever.
Love the colours.
And the detailing on it is just glorious.
I must work out that system so that it can hang properly.
And then you can just close.
Yes,
One
just one, you
part.
don't have
It's
to
really
do
clever.
two. It's lovely, isn't it? So they were lucky to have those as well.
Yeah.
It's another lovely colour, this bedroom. I love this blue.
This we
Yeah,
did
it's very-
for Alexi, didn't we?
Yeah, it's very bright and
Yes.
cheerful.
Yeah, it is. And again, the gold looks great against it.
Yes.
And a little bit of toile de jouer there for you, but in purple.
I do look for it everywhere I go. I noticed there was a tiny little two framed pieces
Yes,
as we
yes,
walked
as you
through.
walk through there,
Yes.
yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
lovely.
Well, they tell stories, don't they? You know, they're just absolutely beautiful.
I think that's what I love most about them. It's
And the
stories.
costumes look for you.
Yeah.
It's
Yes,
perfect.
yes. So this one
Yeah.
must be what, around 1810, 1820 for
Yeah,
the costumes?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that it will miss the time of the...
Le lendemain de noces, a day
Okay.
after the night before.
Yeah.
Oh, the putting to bed of the bride.
Oh,
It's quite
really?
risque.
Yeah.
Oh.
Le coucher de la mariée.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Well, that should be in the bridal.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
It's all about the
And the
bride
round
getting
window,
ready.
like on the porty.
Yes, there. Oh, this is a stunning one. And there's the actual signing of the marriage
Oh,
here.
yes, no, it's definitely in the wrong room.
Signing the registry.
Not sure we go with the yellow too well, but...
Well, the morning after the being put to
Yeah.
bed, she's looking very cheerful, so I think
Yeah.
everything went well. It's lovely.
Yeah, you can look at them for, for ages, can't you?
Yes.
And then find something new. It's lovely. And again, this one has a dressing area and a
bathroom,
Yes.
yeah.
They were just very
Yeah,
smart.
that's tidied up.
That's
Nice,
quite a
yes.
big bathroom as well.
Yeah,
isn't
big
it?
bathroom.
And how many bedrooms do you have altogether?
Eight
in
in the
the chateau.
house, yes.
Yes.
One by the swimming pool,
Which is
Which-
completely
which is
different.
like a
It's
beach
so
house
lovely.
bedroom, but with a huge bed and
Very funky.
kind of cane lampshades and things. Very funky.
I love that.
That's
So we
it,
can
9.
sleep 18.
Yeah, so
Sleep 18.
yeah, 18 people. And then we have a 3-bedroom cottage in the
Yes.
grounds.
So when you rent out for a wedding, it's for 18.
Yes,
18
yes,
people,
Yeah.
or up to 18
Yes.
people. Some people don't want it all.
Mm.
I mean, they pay for it all, but they don't need to have all the bedrooms.
No.
Which is enough for the main bridal party.
Yes, it is, yeah.
So you need
Yeah.
the bride, the groom,
It
the
gives
best
her
man.
Yeah,
some
chief.
time. It's not too crazy either.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
That
So
was perfect.
18's enough for everyone to be
happy.
all the important people
Yeah,
stay.
yeah, exactly.
And do they sometimes bring other people then for the main party?
Yes, yes, they can do.
But not to stay.
No, but there's an accommodation nearby, so
Yeah.
it's all, everybody's
Yeah.
quite close.
Yes.
Yes, it works
Well, you
well.
can get
actually.
coaches in from the hotels in Cognac. Very simply.
But is it?
Also, then they can cognac taste at the
Yes.
weekend
I know,
afterwards as well.
I know.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, we're very
definitely.
spoiled.
But it's funny how, when we first lived here, for the first 8 years, it was a family home and everything. But we've changed it into the wedding business, and it
Yes.
just works so incredibly well. And with the outbuildings and everything,
Yeah.
it's lovely.
Well, I think it's because the chateau was built to entertain. It was his
Yes,
weekend
definitely.
house, and I think he would come here on the weekend with his invited guests, and it was for partying.
Yes.
So that's why all the main reception rooms downstairs have the double doors that can be opened up onto the park. The steps going down to the park. It's all for entertaining
But
and
did
for
you
ease.
Find the chateaus need to be lived in, don't they?
They do.
And full
And you feel that
Yeah.
this is being lived in.
Yeah. Yes.
It was made for a party as we've had the last couple of days.
Yeah, I think it,
Yeah.
And we were like showing each other our bedrooms.
Yeah.
So
really?
we were just really
I saw that.
enjoying it and having fun. Oh, it's been glorious.
Yeah.
But what I didn't do is I didn't go to the swim pool. I know Marie went for a swim.
Oh, I know she did.
Can we have
I
a
know.
little
Yeah.
peek at the pool?
Yes, of course we can.
Yes, of course.
We're off to the pool. There's actually just been a short shower.
Yes.
We had to wait a moment, but it's so warm.
So So we have, we have 8 rooms in the chateau, and then this is our 9th room, which is a new project just finished.
That's quite romantic, but there's one room.
It is,
aside from
it's
everything else.
completely separate, and it's completely different too, but it's got a completely different feel, which I love.
I love it.
It is a beach house. It is.
Oh,
And then, so this was what is it? It was a barn, really, wasn't it?
No. It
Oh,
was,
no, they were
servants'
bedrooms.
quarters.
Exactly. There were
This was the
bedrooms on
servants'
the
There was a
front.
wall.
Yes.
in the middle.
Yes.
Oh, between the 2 windows, obviously.
Of course.
There was
yes.
a wall there, and this was one front door, one room, and
Yes.
then that side, which is now the loos for the weddings, was the other.
This is beautiful.
And then behind where you are, Stephanie, is a shower, walk-in shower.
Yes.
And the other side is a basin and a mirror, and here's the loo. So it's completely contained,
I love it.
but it's great. It's
and
just.
there's even a fireplace.
I
Yeah,
know,
and the fireplace
I
still
know,
works.
I know.
I like the
So-
feel very much. And actually, I don't know about you, Philip, but this is giving me ideas for Natty's.
Yes,
Oh,
definitely.
really?
Yeah, we're building a new apartment in an outbuilding.
Lovely.
I love the colours. I love the tongue and groove.
Yes.
Yeah, it's really simple.
Yes.
I mean, we got a
nice.
carpenter in, home groove that.
Yeah. It works. I mean, for me, it works quite well. The same architect who worked on our kitchen, he visited us during this thing. He said, "Oh, you must finish it with a cornice." Which
Yes,
we hadn't
yes.
actually thought
Yeah,
about,
we
but it's
haven't.
just those little details that he absolutely
Very
insists
nice.
upon, and then we did the same here on the top of the loo. So for us, it works well.
Everything
And
you do is beautiful.
but it's different, which I like having
Yes.
the change.
I like this bit. You can't see this, but it was around the corner. But just this little setup with the candlestick and the hat and the mirror and the gorgeous chest of drawers.
Which Georgie painted.
I love the top.
Yes.
Yes, well that's
polished.
again. So you
It works
polish,
so well together.
polish the top, rub off the edges.
Quite a lot of our couples want this room for themselves. It's separate, it's
I can
private,
understand
and
that.
it's
Yeah.
The family's over there.
yeah, and it's
Yeah.
peaceful and
You've got a swimming pool next door.
yeah.
Oh, let's look at the pool.
Yeah.
So this we're coming up to the pool. So this is the old stable block.
Yes. It's beautiful. I mean, it's the same size as the chateau. It's bigger than the chateau.
It's big.
I love the stairs sweeping around like this.
Yes, we do the double staircase.
Oh, wow. You can't see it at all from the chateau.
No, that's
Perfect.
Because swimming pools don't.
where do you put a swimming pool when you
Yeah.
want to have a park? 'Cause it's-
Yes,
Oh, really?
yes, it works really, really well. We were a little bit worried at the start that there would be too much shade, but
Yes.
there isn't, and it just has a little bit at the end of the day. But actually, it's quite welcoming, and it's totally private.
And I like this. Being able to lie down over there.
Well, basically beforehand, the carriages would come in there. This was a turning circle, and they'd be parked in the 2 barns with the double doors. And then these were the grooms' houses. 2 doors on each one, so there'd be one family there, one family next door, one family there. So there'd be 4 families here, more up there.
Oh, well, pigeons
the
are
pigeons.
Yes,
taking
pigeons,
over
yeah,
there
more
now.
up the top. A piece of fireplace, I think,
Yes.
was found under the swimming pool. So when we dug the swimming pool. So that's probably the only remnant that we have of the old chateau. So that
How
was,
special to have
that was down 3 metres. And the bear was here.
Now
And
that is unusual.
He's supposed to be a Russian bear, brought back from the wars in the Prussian Wars
Yes.
with the French, because one of the owners of the house was a general in the French army.
And that's what you do when you go to war. You come back with a bear.
With 4 horses and a huge carriage.
Yeah.
Carry that bear. So I'm not sure if it's true, but I like him,
I like
and,
it too.
and he seems to be smiling.
He's at home.
Yes,
He's happy.
each night I give him a vodka.
So this is where the weddings happen.
When it's happening here?
Oh, in here. Was the pool here when you bought it?
Oh no. We put the pool in. One of the first things, just a luxury for us.
I love it.
Actually, quite a big luxury.
Oh, the light! That's magical.
The lights are so pretty and magical. We've had to turn them off, otherwise they'll be strobing you at home.
It's nice.
But yes, imagine very lovely fairy lights.
Yes, it's magical at night. It really is.
Oh, love it.
It's really lovely for dancing.
And the windows.
Yes, we're very, very lucky. We've managed to save 3, and the 3 happen to be in this room. But you know, there's so the detail, the work that went into it for the outbuilding.
Monsieur Dupuis must have wanted his guests to have a grand welcoming, even in the carriage.
Yes.
I think when they walked in the park, so it didn't look like a farm, it looked like part of the chateau.
Yes.
And they would have come over here to get horses, to
Yes,
get
of course,
rides.
yes,
They would have seen it.
yeah.
They would have checked on their carriage.
Yes, I would think so.
They had to be beautiful. And everything is.
And the children helped us with this renovation.
Yeah.
So you hacked the render of
All
the
the-
yourselves?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I only paid for the man to do the actual
The pointing. It's a
So,
lovely job.
and getting up there, hacking render off.
Can't believe you did it yourself.
Yeah, well, I had to.
And what's this shape in the wall that leads up to that?
That's a chimney,
fireplace.
fireplace,
Ah,
going
The room
to
next
the
door.
room next door.
oh, how nice.
And then there's a staircase there.
Leading to that room up there.
Yeah, which is a bedroom. And
That'd be a
then
nice little honeymoon suite up there.
It is, although the
There's
roof
no
is
stair-
very, very low.
A bit too snug.
It's
for
really
honeymoon.
sweet, and the views are fabulous.
then we commissioned
Yeah.
the swans to make a heart
Yes.
as a feature.
Perfect for weddings.
Yeah.
And so this is where the dancing happens.
This is where the dancing happens,
Yes,
yeah.
yes. Or Plan B dining.
Or Plan B dining, or
Yes,
yeah.
it's
Again, with the lights, it's very magical, and we have lots of candlesticks and candles everywhere. And
It must be gorgeous.
Yes, it is. It is fun. And then next door we have the
We have a
kitchen,
very
which,
small
it's just so
catering-
practical as well that it works well
catering
together.
area.
And the caterers love this.
Lovely, lovely furniture here.
Yes, lots of. I mean, we've got props everywhere that we
Yes.
we let our couples use, and
Very nice.
But it's just a great space,
Yes.
and it's incredible how it gets so filled up on the day.
Well,
Everyone's in here.
Yes,
Well,
you've got
the
so much
traitor-
wine and water and everything. It's just
the traitor arrives and parks his van outside.
He's not
there.
actually a traitor, just to explain that the word traitor in French means a caterer. Everyone that looks
Sorry,
at us is very strange and like, the traitor comes in.
Parks outside there. Then he brings all his own things in and
Yes.
works in here.
There's everything I need here.
Yeah,
It's a lovely space and so light.
yeah.
it's nice.
But again, you see that there was a central wall there,
Yes.
door there, door here. So this was one apartment for one family, another apartment for another family. So
The upstairs.
How times have changed.
yes,
Yes,
I
yes.
think there were 20 to 30 staff here we worked out.
And now it's just the two of you.
Yeah.
Can you imagine like a family living in?
In one
I
room.
know,
Yeah.
but that was probably quite lovely,
That was, yeah.
I know
Yeah.
they were
And
lucky.
again, they had the fireplace.
Yes.
Again, so.
Well, this family did.
It's
Yes,
not.
yeah.
Yeah, these didn't. They had to go, oi!
Yeah.
Log on the fire.
Well, then in French.
How lovely. How lovely to have a barn with fireplace in it.
It's really sweet.
Not many people
Yeah.
have that.
Yeah. And that's the brickwork you see the other side with taking the chimney off.
Yeah,
Yes.
and a funny feature, one of my quirky things, a pair of balls, but one's bigger than the other, which often happens, I believe. But these are actually cannonballs for the catapult,
Oh.
for breaking down the walls in the 15th century
Where did you find those? Can I?
in the fields.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Wow.
Wow.
They had some serious walls
yeah,
to break
yeah.
down.
So these are
That one was just for a partition wall. But
these were for the catapult. So when you find those big round ones that have been hand chiselled, etc., they're for the catapult to throw at the walls. To knock
Wow.
the walls down. So I just thought they're
oh, they've got to be put
Yeah.
up like that. You're
Yeah.
so right. And in the chateau, all of the fireplaces are marble.
Yeah,
Here it's wood.
yeah, here's
Yes.
wood.
Yes, that's true.
It's beauty, everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, these. These are
Yes.
really pretty.
It's an old coffee set from a bistro.
That.
Oh, they're beautiful.
Darling.
Yeah,
A blue wine. You'd love.
I thought it was a bit of fun.
And do they keep the drinks here?
Yes. I mean, it's amazing how much.
It'd be stacked up for a wedding.
Crates of things
For a
you
wedding,
see.
it's stacked up.
And all the
to
glasses,
there,
the plates,
and the
coming,
cases
it's
with
huge.
the
It's a huge
places,
affair.
glasses. Yeah, that's everywhere. Actually, thinking about the wine, maybe it's time to go back and try a cocktail.
I'd like,
Would you like it before you
I
go?
never need much persuading for a cocktail.
Oh, come on,
and a
then.
cognac cocktail too.
Why not?
Cocktail.
Let's do that.
Cognac cocktail, wow.
I'm going to make a cocktail that we were taught when we visited Ain. It's
Espresso martini
espresso martini
With cognac.
with cognac.
With cognac.
So you give me the recipe, Colin, and I'll make
So you need into your cocktail shaker some ice.
Oui.
So you have to do person by person.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you can't do two at the same
But
time.
it's worth it. It's worth a little bit of work.
Worth the wait.
Yes. Look at that.
Yeah.
And you put one very small measure of sucre canne. So sugar syrup, I suppose in
Yes.
English.
Oui.
And then you put a larger measure of coffee liqueur.
Coffee liqueur, and
Sorry.
I liked it. You've got the M&S coffee liqueur.
Yes, coffee liqueur.
Oh, we
darling.
had a bit of difficulty finding that in France.
It's actually hard.
It is, yes. Last time we were in England, we picked that up.
Yeah.
And then we have a measure of cognac.
Which is the Ain VSOP. There's no point in using
No, an old
using
cognac. No.
an XO when you're making a cocktail.
And then you put in a measure of cold espresso coffee. And you shake.
No, you shake very hard, and
You do.
Oh, you don't just shake.
You need
No,
a top
you have-
one, yeah.
You
So
have
you might not shake without the top on.
you have to really.
Am I in a danger zone here? Is
No.
flying off?
Top with hot.
And you have to put ice in your glass before you pour it.
Oh.
Sorry. Can we do the ice? No, you can monitor this.
Not just women. that's the
Bartender
multi-
quality.
It's like rubbing your stomach and patting your head at the same time.
Yes. Keep shaking, George.
Sorry.
That's it. It's really thick, so you want to get the froth of the...
Ah.
Yes.
I love it when the condensation appears on the outside of the cocktail.
That's good. Bit more.
36 years.
36 years of youth.
For you.
Bit more. Keep on shaking. Go on.
And pour.
If I've done it right, it will look like an espresso when it's finished.
Oh, it does. It does. You've got that perfect froth.
Oh, lovely.
Thank
There you
you
are.
One espresso.
very much. But you know who I think should actually try this? It's the unsung hero behind the camera.
Yes, Philip.
Come on,
Let him try it.
I know.
It smells really nice.
Thank you.
Is it your first cognac espresso, Mike?
It is. It's actually quite delicious.
I hope so.
I'm not one for coffee, but I would actually drink this.
I think it works well, actually. Yeah. Good.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, and thank you so much for
Not at
honestly the most perfect tour. I have loved every second.
Well, it was absolutely a treat having you both.
Yes, be lovely.
I hope we see each other again soon. Please come to
Oh,
Lalande.
we'd absolutely
we'd
love to.
A huge thank you to all of our patrons at Lalande who are making this vlog possible, especially our Dauphin and Dauphine of Lalande, Yadel and Ether, Alice Allen, Dan Bander, Wailing Banshee, Brian Barnard, Brandon and John Michael, Cecilia Begum, Denise Behrens, Daniel Banakovic, Jill Bidwell, Candice Blackburn, Candice Ned Borkowski, Clara Butcher, Carolina Calabro, Chloe Chalakani, Lindsay C. Chelton, Stephen Sarah Cole, Linda Sue Concepcion, Erin Conklin, Zoe Dorks, Jim Demersman and Richard Patternord, Sakura Dennis, Zane Dixon, Jackie Ellison, Nicholas W. Fairfax, Tracy Ferrari, Caroline Firster, Fifi Greenberg, Crystal Hardy, Brenda Harris, Delane Hallbrook, Kim Hasselhoff, David Tong Henderson, Jacqueline Holmes and Ken Bates, Priscilla Hubler, Brian Kelsey and Phil Burnt, Jimmy Kemp, Nadia Kennedy, Lisa LaForge, Dave and Summer Lalande, Morgan Lawley, Victoria Lapine, Janet Huff Lombard, Marina, Frank Martin, Meredith, Robert Miller, Joanne Morton, Kathy Norrie, JC O'Ward, Maureen Palmer, Frank Poposki and James Snow, Tamara Price, Armin Ram and Tonya Renee, RJB, Bettina Rojak, Penny Ross, Mary Ryan, Elizabeth Scanlon, Sven Schreiber, Lisa Schultz, Jennifer Shanks, Rebecca Shorrock, Carl and Laurie Siebert, Teresa Sloan, Patty Suhu, Matthew Sinclair Wilson, Susan Stevens, and The Leaf House, Sarah Thornton, Colleen Troy, Renee Valelli, Victoria, Jessica Walker, Brandy Walton, Laura Watkins, Lucas Wallen, James Whalen, Cheryl Whitaker, Linda Weiss, Christine Wilson, Winnie de la Coppapoo, Greg Wood, David Young, and Ludovico Zordonazzo. And thank you to all of you.